This is Precalculus Chapter 5.1, the composite functions. Let's get started. For number 12a, g composed with f of 1, you can write it as g of f of 1. So let's go ahead and evaluate the f of 1. When x equals to 1, look for the f of x. X equals to 1, f of 1 equals to negative 1. So now we have g of negative 1. So we're going to look for the g of x where x equals to negative 1 and g of negative 1 is going to equal to positive 3. For letter B, g composed with f of 5, you can rewrite this as g of f of 5. So when x equals to 5 on the function of f of x, this is where the point is, f of 5 equals to 1. Now let's go ahead and evaluate the g of 1. When x equals to 1 on the g of x, so write equals to 4. For letter C, f of g of 0, here's the point where x equals to 0 and the y equals to positive 5. So go ahead and write g of 0 equals to 5. So now we're going to look for x equals to 5 on f of x. So x equals to 5, so y equals to 1. So f of 5 equals to 1. For letter D, f composed with g of 2 is equal to f of g of 2. Let's go ahead and find out what g of 2 equal to. X equals to 2, g of 2 equals to 2. So when x equals to 2, f of 2 equals to negative 2. So you want to put negative 2 as your answer. For number 22a, you can write this as f of g of 4. So g of 4 is 2 times 4 squared minus 1. That's going to equal to positive 31. And f of 31 is equal to 3 times 31 plus 2. And that equals to 95. For letter B, we're going to have to find the g composed with f of 2. So go ahead and write that as g of f of 2. And this is going to equal to g of f of 2 is 3 times 2 plus 2, which equals to g of 8. And g of 8 is equal to 2 times 8 squared minus 1, and that equals to 127. So letter C, we're going to have to find the f of 1. So let's focus on the f of 1. This is equal to 3 times 1 plus 2, and that equals to 5. So f of 5 is equal to 3 times 5 plus 2, and that equals to 17. For letter D, we're going to have to find the g of 0. And we know that the g of 0, you're going to plug in 0 into x. So it'll be 2 times 0 squared minus 1. This is going to give you negative 1. So g of negative 1 is equal to 2 times square of negative 1 minus 1. And that equals to 1. For number 24a, let's go ahead and find the f composed with g. So you can write that as f of g of x. And we do know that g of x is equal to 2x minus 4. So go ahead and erase the g of x and replace with 2x minus 4. Next, in order to find the f of 2x minus 4, you want to insert the 2x minus 4 into the x. So this is going to equal to negative 2x minus 4. Distribute the negative sign, you got negative 2x plus 4. For letter B, let's find the g composed with f. And you can write that as g of f of x. So we know that f of x is equal to negative x. So go ahead and erase the f of x and put negative x in there. And now you're going to plug in negative x into x. So g of negative x is going to equal to 2 times negative x minus 4, and this is equal to negative 2x minus 4. For letter C, let's find the f composed with f. So you can rewrite that as f of x. We already know that f of x is equal to negative x. So go ahead and erase the f of x and put negative x. In order to find the f of negative x, insert negative x into the function. So f of negative x is equal to negative x, which equals to positive x. For letter D, you can write the g composed with g as g of x, and replace the g of x with 2x minus 4. So erase this g of x, put the 2x minus 4. So g of 2x minus 4, insert the 2x minus 4 into the x. So this is equal to 2 times 2x minus 4 minus 4. Distribute the 2, you get 4x minus 8 minus 4, which equals to 4x minus 12. All right, that's it. Take care. Good luck with your homework.